us, please press *6 to unmute yourself. You'll have 2 minutes to speak once you begin. James T.
Good morning. Can everybody hear me?
Yes.
My name is James Chortner. I'm a Broadway Elementary parent, and I'm here to continue the protests regarding the decision to remove the current principal of Broadway Elementary. So here we are, having found an excellent school with a rare high-quality principal, and then the regional LAUSD department decides to remove her. Well, that is where the government department went horribly wrong and completely misjudged the situation. Just look at the backlash. Maybe it was not your intention to scapegoat the principal for past LAUSD failures at the school. Maybe you were just manipulated by a small number of individuals who had a special agenda, and making a mistake happens. Over 95% of Broadway parents oppose your decision. How much louder do they have to scream? You have, in the meantime, been presented with petitions with over 1,100 signatures. I repeat, over 1,100 signatures demanding the reinstatement of Principal Garman, numerous street protests, numerous emails and phone calls, at least 10 different media coverage events by numerous news agencies, and signed letters from pretty much every teacher of the school. What more do you still need to finally correct your mistake before wasting everyone's time even further? Mr. Cavallo, respectfully, we are calling upon you to intervene. Otherwise, this is really starting to look very, very fishy. And if this still does not make you understand how you misjudged the situation, please consider this. You talk about unity at the school. Don't you realize that throwing such a bomb by firing the principal is going to achieve the exact opposite of unity? And don't you feel sorry for the new principal who's likely to be booed at every occasion when school starts? Please finally act.
Thank you for your time. Okay, now we'll move to general public comment. Maria Palma, are you here? I don't see Ms. Palma out there, but I think she'll be here shortly is my guess. Matt Rothel, please come on up. You'll have 2 minutes to speak once you begin. And then after Matt is Isabel Gonzalez.
Oh, sorry. Good morning, board members and superintendent. Matt Rathley, also of Broadway Elementary School. Twofold purpose in speaking today. First, to thank all of you for your unwavering support to our immigrant communities. Broadway is, as you know, predominantly Latinx and Asian, so thank you to all for standing so firmly with our families and our communities. Our second point today is about the school library. As crazy as it might sound, our school library is another example of how LAUSD District West actively creates a discord within our school. As we were told by the district, only books that have been cataloged in the district system can be placed on school shelves. While the Spanish books can be and have been so cataloged, due to limitations of the cataloging system, Mandarin title information cannot be directly entered into the title system. The district has refused to rectify this software problem, and even though the consequence is that the Mandarin books cannot be on the library shelves. To ensure that student learning at Mandarin have equal access to Mandarin library books, Broadway has accepted 2 wheeled carts from a nonprofit organization to house the books. But of course, no good deed goes unpunished. After a parent complained that there were no Spanish books on the carts, based on the district's edicts to Principal Garman, Mandarin books were removed from one of the 2 carts and replaced with Spanish books. So in a school where Mandarin immersion makes up more than 2/3 of the student population, those students have access to just 1 measly cart of Mandarin books, while Spanish immersion students have access to shelves upon shelves of books, plus a cart. This level of absurdity District West has reached to actual tangible detriment of students in the Mandarin immersion program is absolutely unacceptable. Have no doubt that the parents will be requesting the Inspector General to look into this as yet another example of how LAUSD District West management has engaged in systemic practices to sow division amongst parents and undermine the authority of Broadway Principal Rochelle Garman. I encourage the board to independently investigate this issue as only one of many examples of how utterly incompetent the management of LAUSD District West is. Thank you all very much.
Thank you for your time. Isabel Gonzalez. Ms. Gonzalez is going to speak in Spanish, so if you'd like to hear what she's saying in English as she's speaking in Spanish, please put your hands up and we can get you these translation headsets. They automatically turn on to the correct channel once you put them on. Okay, listos. Gracias.
I hope that these names are still in your minds. Melanie Ramos, 15-year-old, death due to fentanyl overdose. 4 students with truncated lives. Melanie, her friends, and 2 sellers of fentanyl. All of them students. Shailene Mejia, 16-year-old, death due to bullying, a fight in her school, in a safe space where we leave and we trust our children. May 25th, Armando Morales, 14-year-old, death due to stabbing. 2 more students stabbed, 1 arrested, 1 death, 4 truncated lives, 4 families torn apart. 25th of January, 15-year-old, a student at Hollywood High School was stabbed, and another student was arrested. 2 truncated lives, 2 families destroyed. If I continue with this list, I think that it would be never ending. May 25th, May 7th of this year, Santa Ana High School, 14-year-old. A minor was stabbed. I think I already repeated that. 16 January, a 15-year-old was stabbed and a student that was 16-year-old was arrested. 24th of December of 2024, Verdugo Hills, 2 students were stabbed. 4 students, suspects, 6 lives that were truncated and 6 families destroyed. January 29th at Franklin High School, a student was stabbed from a 20-year-old. February of this year, 2 students stabbed a parent of another student and 2 more students and the parents, 3 families, 3 lives truncated. And I continue with this list. It would be never ending. I hope that you can return the funds for school police funds should have never been to be negotiated. The lives of our students should have never been negotiated. And after financing school police, you just simply did not have a plan. And here is the proof of that. When the police was here and after the police was taken away, the crime, violence has been double, triple, and simply you do not care the lives of one of the students.
Diana Guillen. Come on up. Ms. Guillen's also going to speak in Spanish, so if you need to hear a translation, please put your hands up and we'll get you the headsets. Okay, listos. Gracias.
Good morning, members of the board. My name is Diana Guillen, and I represent the Parent Network for School Safety. And we have collected 5,600 signatures that we have provided for you all. More than 300 schools from all of the different regions. It is from parents and some students, principals, and some employees from the district, and they want for school police to return. We know that UTLA has a large campaign with other organizations that is being provided with funds so that they come and bring a bunch of people that come here that say to take away the police and to put more supervision aides, more PSW, because what they only care about is for their affiliates to grow, because then they can get $1,200 every single time. And then amount that they get to finance the campaigns, it's a lot where you are benefiting, and you're not benefiting our students. We want school police to come back, and also we need transparency. Yesterday, supposedly, you put on issue number 1, the approval of the fiscal stabilization plan. And what did you do? You left it at the end so that everyone would leave because you are not transparent. But of course, you did a bunch of initiatives that are just political stuff to guarantee an initiative for community schools. Another one, to honor LGBTQ communities. our rights, our constitutional rights. All of this, it's just political. That does not benefit our students, and that's what you do every single year. Why do you have to do it on the day that you have to be reporting on financial things on the district? And also here, at 9 o'clock, we leave, and we are families, and we're not being paid, and we're here to advocate for our students. The rate of suicide risk doubled since 2018 when the school police was here. It was half. Now, this is your own data. And what do you want, Ms. Griego, Ms. Rocio? What else, Mr. Melvin? What else do you want from data to say that school police is needed?
Thank you for your
Here
time,
is the
Ms.
data
Griego.
that you need. And what you are doing of not wanting for school police to return,
Thank you for your
these
time,
are
Ms.
the
Griego.
data that you need to make the decisions.
Thank you for your time, Ms. Guillen. Diana Escamilla. Diana Escamilla, come on down. You have 2 minutes to speak once you begin.
To ensuring that international newcomers and immigrant students, most of whom are multilingual students, have access to high-quality public education. Thank you for taking the initiative by hosting formal webinars focused on immigration-related emergencies in the near future. During these unprecedented times, it brings me comfort knowing that the district has been proactive in limiting immigration enforcement and establishing protocols should immigration-related activity take place near or on campus. I would like to reiterate that existing policies protect students and urge the district to ensure that these policies are in place and enforced at all schools, specifically the gathering and handling of student information. Enrollment forms should not require or ask about citizenship status or date of entry to the United States. Enrollment forms should not require providing a social security number. Proof of age does not require a birth certificate. And lastly, updated student emergency contact information should be maintained. As district leaders, you stand alongside the international newcomer and immigrant youth in our district and ensure that existing mandated protocols are in place and operating in all district schools. Thank you.
Thank you for your time. Belinda Ma, are you here? Belinda Ma, come on up. You'll have 2 minutes to speak once you begin.
Good morning. Good morning, LA Unified Board members and Superintendent Carvalho. I'm very appreciative of your taking the time and allowing us the opportunity to speak. I know you guys have much bigger issues that you're dealing with in these trying times, but we appreciate that you take the time to listen to all of us. As you may already know, I'm here today because we continue to be concerned. I'm a parent at Broadway Elementary. We continue to be concerned and genuinely disturbed by the recent decision to remove the principal at our school, a school that is not only ranked in the top 1% of all LA Unified schools, but also among the top 11 in the entire district. The school has thrived under current leadership, attracting more out-of-district students than any other LAUSD school. These aren't just numbers. They represent real measurable success. Please look carefully into how Region West can honestly justify removing the principal of a school with such an impressive track record. Let's take a step back and consider the broader context. California's Global California 2030 plan aims to expand bilingual education across the state, helping students become globally competitive. This policy is about building a workforce that speaks multiple languages and is prepared for a global economy. So why would LA Unified want to remove the leader of the only bilingual school in the top 11 schools in the district, especially when the school has been such a success, even attracting so many families from outside the district? This decision makes even less sense when we we consider the district's enrollment challenges. As of February 2025, we have enrolled 10,000 less students than in 2023, 408,083 students, as opposed to 419,749 in 2023-2024. And that has gone down consistently each year, about 10,000 students each year. The peak enrollment for LA Unified was 746,831 students back in 2022. This means that the district has experienced a drop of nearly 340,000 students since its peak enrollment. So how is the district addressing this issue? We would like you to look at these issues and hope you will consider that this principal is very key to the success of our school, and we really would like to keep her or bring her back. Thank you.
Thank you for your time. Monica Rozola. Erlinda Morita. Bridget Stewart. Come on up. You have 2 minutes to speak once you begin.
Good morning, respected members of the board. My name is Bridget Stewart, and I'm a parent of a rising third grader at Broadway Elementary. I'm here on behalf of many families who are confused, frustrated, and deeply concerned by the district's decision to remove Principal Garman. Agnes Kamau said on June 9th in our town hall meeting, there has been harm. Students and families are afraid. That fear is real and it's growing. Families are afraid of the instability, the lack of transparency, and the message this sends to our children. This past month alone, 5 Black women principals have been removed from schools in this district: Baldwin Hills Elementary, Playa Vista Elementary, Prescott School of Enriched Sciences, Marquez Charter, and now Broadway. This is not coincidence, it's a pattern, and one that raises serious questions about racial equity and how leadership decisions are being made. At Broadway, the impact is already visible. Incoming families are talking about withdrawing if this situation doesn't resolve. Some already have. We lost Mrs. Tan, a spectacular teacher, to a private school, another consequence of district-driven disruption. We are not powerless. We are prepared to take action. Filing grievances, requesting public records, and if necessary, pursuing legal relief to correct the demonstrably harmful actions of this district. We're not asking for special treatment. We are demanding restorative justice, transparency, accountability, and the reinstatement of a trusted principal who led with consistency and care. Do what's right. Reinstate Principal Garman, restore trust, and show our children what real leadership looks like. Thank you.
Thank you for your time. Jennifer Cano, Jennifer C., Jennifer Cano.